Hey guys, what is up? So I have a really cool video for you guys today. So we're going to be checking out some of the face tracking features on the Meta Quest Pro. Now, this is one of my favorite headsets, just because it's friggin' awesome. Um, but one of the cool things is this app that I was able to download. It was like a little demo to showcase like the facial tracking features of it, and it's really cool. It's way more advanced than like the avatars that we have in like Horizon Worlds. Um, these ones are just on a different level, especially like with all the wrinkles and stuff in their faces and just the texture, skin textures on the hands and all that stuff. It's really cool. So I just wanted to kind of showcase this and just kind of show you where I feel like definitely like this is where the technology is going. Also, too, Meta's made it pretty clear that they're trying to go with more realistic avatars at some point. So one day, I'm guessing that the avatars that we're going to see in this demo will be more on be more of a normal basis to just see these avatars just running around in Horizon Worlds or wherever we're playing video games or whatever. Um, I feel really excited about like the day that we'll be able to like customize our avatars to look very detailed, but like closer to us, to where maybe you could actually just have a video call. Well, not technically a video call, but instead of a video call, you could actually just invite someone to come over, and then you guys can just kind of like have a conversation face to face. So definitely, I'm sure it's gonna be at that point not too far from now. But yeah, anyway, let me just show you what I discovered in this. It's really cool. If you enjoy VR content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. And with that being said, let's jump right into some cool technology. All right.
All right, so I got this demo that they kind of like showed when the Quest Pro was first coming out, and this is pretty cool being able to see a more detailed version of the hands. But it's not just the hands though, 'cause if I turn around, so I have the face too, which I'm very. What is that behind me? Can you see that right there? I think those must be controllers. Anyway, um, but I was wondering, I was like, how do you get this? Anyway, I found a video of someone that had the file on YouTube, and so I installed it on my headset. But anyway, so the hand tracking is pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty much the same hand tracking that we have, like, on the regular, um, like in the Oculus Home like area or whatever. Whoop, there goes my hand. But I am using the Quest Pro obviously because I have face tracking, and the face tracking on this is actually pretty good. Um, I do. This one was I think, a very rough demo, but um, it's cool though being able to see like my face expressions more on a more detailed face, because like the Horizon avatars, they're kind of like very cartoony or whatever. But this, even though I do think the mouth movement on the Horizon avatars, I think it actually moves more, because if I pull my lips in, the avatars will do it. This one doesn't, so it's probably a earlier build or something. But it's pretty good though, honestly. Like when you like smirk, it's a pretty good smirk. You can see kind of a little bit of shaking. That's cool. So if I like sniff, so the Horizon avatars do that. I feel like this is probably like a lot better because you can see like the wrinkles. It's kind of creepy, just a little bit. But anyway, um, there's a few other ones here, so I can do like upper body. This one was kind of trippy. So this one was strange because these ones are like more realistic human hands, and this was the first time I've actually seen or been able to like use hand tracking to where the hands are more realistic. Now these are older hands, much older than me, I'm guessing. But it is pretty cool because, well, I'm black, and, and so seeing like hands that actually kind of match my skin complexion is kind of a different tone than me. But still, like when our avatars actually have like this level of detail, like this is going to be a trip. Because this feels this, and it sounds funny to say this feels, but it does. It feels weird. Trying to touch the fingertips. So that one can kind of touch the pinky a little bit. It's still a little, oops. It's still a little off. Hold on. There we go. But this one does come with a face too. So see, that's what I said, like older. It's an older gentleman. The smile is really creepy though. Really creepy. Let's see. But it is pretty good for it being the upper body, even though like the lean in is kind of throwing me off though. It's kind of that's kind of weird. This face is creeping me out. I get it. Okay. I tried this one, but I can't. It won't calibrate because I'm standing. But then there's this one. I thought this one worked pretty good with like the joints. Like that's pretty good. And mind you, I'm using the hand tracking. So I guess this is what it. Oh, there go my hands. There we go. So this one glitches out quite a bit, but it's still pretty cool because it's doing pretty good on tracking my arms and yeah, all that stuff. So let me see what happens if I squat. Will it calibrate for this one? Calibrate. Oh, there we go. So this is like if I was sitting in a chair, which is kind of cool. But again, I'm actually like stooping, so this one's it's not being too fair with it because yeah. See, because I'm actually standing and stooping, so it's not having a good balance. But anyway, let's go back to this one. I like this one probably the best. I think this one's pretty decent. Anyway, but I just wanted to post a video and just kind of show this. It's cool because like the lighting and stuff, like it's really cool. I'll be stoked the day when we can have like our avatars look like this and stuff. Like I think it would be cool for people's avatars to have the ability to, make them look different so that everyone doesn't, if you don't want to look like a human, you don't have to. But yeah, so let me see. So I'm gonna grab the controls and okay. So that way. So the controllers, it's a lot easier for me to like rest my arms down to the side. The hands are a little difficult because they can't always be seen by the headset, but the pro controllers, they track themselves, so it's pretty good. Like hands behind my back or behind my head, and it still tracks just fine. So yeah, I still think this one is pretty cool with like if you see like the wrinkles, like the way the skin moves is pretty cool. Strange alien, but I think that's pretty cool. The teeth, they're not actually like connecting though, but and the mouth movement is, or the lip sync, it's not exactly correct. I'm trying to that's not too bad. Like when you poke your lips out, like oh, that's pretty cool. So like whistling. That's pretty cool. I don't know. I get fascinated with this stuff. So, birthday candle. Okay, so that's cool. So it can, it's pretty good with determining between the two. So like blowing air, and then not too bad. Not too bad, sir. Not too bad. It still trips me out. It's so weird. But anyway, I think it's gonna wrap it up for this. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed this, post down in the comments below, and hopefully one day we get more stuff like this, because this is awesome. You know, and it's pretty cool. Can you imagine like going into Horizon, or pretty much any social game or whatever that you could play on a headset, and this is what we get to look like? I think this would be a lot closer to like Ready Player One and all of that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know. I think that's part of the key is avatars looking more, not necessarily photorealistic, but having the graphics like higher and more headsets where people are able to have like what do you say, face tracking. So oh yeah, let me roll my eyes like. I don't know. I think this is pretty cool. So anyway, that's it. I'm gonna go. See ya.